Hey everybody, my name is Iman and we're doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a bit of an unboxing, I guess, intro. Akasan, he basically was going to be sent this box and it's a zombie apocalypse survival kit. I guess they were not able to send it overseas and he let me do this, so that's awesome. As you can see, it's pretty cool. I will say I'm not really good at opening anything up. Like, I'm a kind of a caveman at things. Like, I just like to rip things open. Well, if I was in an apocalypse, I probably would die because I can't even open up this box. Ooh. Oh, wow. As you can see, there's some seeds, a snack pack. Is that pudding? Is that chocolate pudding? Yeah, so the seeds are basically saying perfect for the long hours of waiting out a seedy situation. Very good, very funny.
Thank you very much, Imon, and a special shout outs to Kinagra and Imon for sending those tasty Walking Dead related products. Looked like they were missing some nuts though. I need nuts, lots of nuts. Beef jerky! Let's go ahead and start the show. What the shit? What is up? Red Dreaded Entertainment, what is up? My name is Akasan. Hey, good to be here, good to be reacting to the season finale of The Walking Dead. I am so honored to be doing it. I'm ready for it as we inch closer and closer to Infinity War coming out very, very soon. Counting down the days. We kind of tend to forget about all the other good stuff that's on TV right now, and that being The Walking Dead. This should be the conclusion to All Out War. I'm not sure if they're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger or what have you not, but this should be the way it all wraps up. I expect them to be going into other stories from this point on next season. I hope it works that way. They best not have like the final battle like they did a few seasons ago, where Rick is on one side, Savior's on the other, they're all running to each other, and then it cuts to see you next season. Let's hope that's not. I'm kind of at a disbelief because I have misplaced Lucille, and instead I have the Infinity Gauntlet and my bow and arrows. That's like it, basically. I don't know what happened to it ever since the move, but we're gonna have to do it without it. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the season finale of The Walking Dead.
I remember.
Damn! Wow. I wonder if that's really him. It really looks like him. And really looks like Carl. Wow. I like that. I like that transition, because he's still taking a walk. I mean, it's not Carl, but you know what I mean.
Hi.
Oh, Jesus. Morgan. You alright, man?
Morgan?
Carol. Oh, Henry.
I have to.
Clear!
It's not me.
Psychopath! Stick versus Rick. Damn. Rick hasn't lost everything. No. I thought that was death for a second.
There's my
Bullet maker. I like the way he says bullet maker. I don't know why.
Attaché in tow and order fulfilled PDQ as promised. Every munition personally quality controlled by yours truly. Take yourself to tester.
What kind of gun is little sister's gun?
A fire line that would minimize chaos opportunity and Alpha to Omega this thing in less than 10.
Damn.
Are you sure that's something you want to see?
more of a nature thing. Look at you.
I'm telling you, I really like what they did with Eugene.
Load up, roll out. Why don't you tag along, baby? It's a nice drive. I got some shit that I want to confess.
But he's legally blind.
What's my father Fry have said?
Hey, I give up. I'm done.
Yeah, you done, nigga? Holy shit, you really done. Well done. Fucking raw.
Dude, that was messed up.
Ah.
I mean, Jesus.
What the fuck? Didn't see that coming. Why you look like you wearing like a maternity ward outfit and shit?
You said you didn't want to die a fruitless death. You can't always get what you want.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of time for this dude to go anyways.
Load another.
Ah, god damn it! Negan. This is the kind of shit that...
You want to... That's not exactly safe for you. Which ultimately may not be safe for the people you're trying to keep safe.
Listen to Jesus, Morgan.
Jesus. Starting to like that guy.
What y'all see? What y'all see?
Jesus.
It's Carl?
Holy damn. You ever seen one that big?
Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't make that out completely. Discount Glenn! That feels like a throwback to a movie, actually.
Now he gets to stand up here and watch you all die. Gabriel,
He can't watch.
you gotta go too.
Oh shit.
We are cleaning house today, Rick.
Oh shit.
3, 2.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Did Eugene really make that shit?
Now!
Who did it? I wonder who was responsible for that shit. Nice! Oh, get him, Dwight! Wow, was it Eugene?
Get him!
Ah!
Give another second.
We still got the Oceanside crew, right? Nice! Probably smells fishy. Not because they're winning, but because they live by the oceans.
We're done. It's over.
What you gonna do, Maggie? Oh shit! Here goes the window. Okay. God damn.
Just so you know, I didn't mean by that was bullshit.
Oh no shit.
I made a choice. I just didn't want to kill a kid's dad in front of him. Turns out that would have been the best thing I could have done.
Huh.
I am bigger. I am better. And I got a bet. We can have a future. I know I will.
Just give me 10 seconds so I can tell you how.
10, Carl said it doesn't have to be a fight anymore. He was wrong. Angel. No. He was right.
I know what he's doing. He's stalling him. Broken glass? You gonna try and stab his ass? Oh, shit! Nice! Nice!
God. No damn right.
Wow. Oh shit. That was an interesting variation of how it ended in the comics. Because in all likelihood, I think he's gonna save him.
Save him.
Michelle.
No! Maggie! No, he can't! No! No, he killed Glenn!
We have to.
We have to end it! Rick! We have to make it right! No! It's not over! It's not over! Jay's dead! It's not over! Jay's dead! No! No! No!
Damn.
What happened when we did? What we lost? There's gotta be something after. This world is yours by right. We are life. That's death. And it's coming for us. Unless we stand together, there's gotta be something after.
What happened to their guns? Is that you?
There was.
No shit.
It's for the puke.
Fair play.
Oh man. It looks like the window's not broken now. Or the glass isn't broken. That looked like the Shawshank tree for reals.
I've been reading that book, A Key to a Future.
How'd he get his hands on that shit?
No joke, you gave me that life. So.
How many people think they're gonna hook up sooner than later? I've been thinking Maggie looked like she wanted to. But she don't know it yet. Who's gonna take over the sanctuary? Oh shit, the wives look different now.
We know.
All the hot women. I really wonder who's gonna be running shit over there now. Dwight? Nope, Dwight's right there. There can only be one crossbow user.
I know why I'm here. I know what I did to Denise.
That was the best part.
To you.
Shut up.
I thought he pissed himself.
You can call me in.
Oh shit, we're still continuing this story, okay. How is this woman getting in and out of this house like a ghost? She gonna be at the Infinity War premiere? That's where we meet her? Dwight, find the rest of the Infinity Stones and we'll be reunited.
But Rick and Michelle,
Wow, they're going against each other.
Rick was wrong to do what he did.
I agree.
Michelle too.
Nice. I kind of like this.
So we're gonna bide our time, wait for our moment, and then we're gonna show him.
Yeah.
Nice. Dwight, Daryl's on it.
Well.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
We know you're awake.
You put people under your boot. I save people.
Nice.
He needs to know.
They're keeping you breathing. Burns another way, a better way.
Yeah, I mean, he's right about that, though.
That's the part you'll play.
Yeah.
So after all this, maybe you're good for something.
That was well done, though. Well played out.
I can see.
It's beautiful. That actually looks like somebody is there.
Thing is, we were walking side by side, but you were bringing me somewhere. Bringing me here. Bringing all of us to the new world. Carl, you showed me the new world.
Ah.
You made it real. I see it. I remember.
That's good.
Dad.
Ah, that's the first time that this situation... Wait, that's it? Wow! No, wow. No stinger. No stinger for next season. Interesting. No teaser at all. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm surprised this time around. I'm very surprised. They really just kind of closed the book on everything this particular chapter. But that is kind of interesting. I'm wondering, because as a comics reader, you know, that is something that is interesting to see as a comics reader. Like, you know what's happening, well, you know what's coming next, but it's interesting if they're going to do the time jump, because remember, this season first opened up as a or the teaser, I think, the trailer. I remember it was showing Old Man Rick, right? And it was showing a little bit of that, and I guess they're not. I thought they were gonna refer back to that just a little bit. I thought they were gonna refer back to it, unless like that cut to Negan was supposed to kind of symbolize what was eventually gonna happen. I don't. That's very interesting. Very Carl-centric this season for obvious reasons. Well, damn. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. That was the season finale of The Walking Dead, Season 8. It is it. It's a done deal, guys. How did you like that? How did you like them apples? It really makes me think about something people have been asking me, ironically, with the Infinity War coming up. The constant goddamn question I always get every day is, who do I think is going to die in Infinity War? Who do you want to die? Who do you want saved? Like, it's always surrounding around death. And the fact that in order to have a good story or a huge story or like something to get people talking, they gotta kill somebody in the story. But I disagree. It was actually Scott Snyder's story, Death in the Family, or Death of a Family, that actually made me really start rethinking these ideas, especially when comics are written. They always try to kill somebody to make the story more impactful. But the thing is, they kill somebody just to bring them back later in the comics anyway, so death has actually kind of lost its meaning in comics. So that being said, I do wonder. I've been always wondering about that when it comes to these stories, and with this season finale, I'm a little disappointed in some sense that none of the major characters were taken out this time around. Nobody, like literally nobody, even Gabriel, I thought they were going to take out. Like, nobody big died in this season finale. That's really interesting, because I thought, because what I want to say is, it's very impactful. Like, some of the stuff they were talking about, if you had binged The Walking Dead, what, 2 years ago almost? Was that about 2 years ago? When Glenn died? When they killed Glenn in the TV show? That was like 2 years ago, right? Or at least 2 seasons ago. It must have been, yeah, season 7, I think. Beginning of season 7, the reveal, right? So, what I'm saying here is, if you had binged it and it was still fresh in your head, maybe you would still feel a little bit more. Shiva died this season, right? But that's a whole different situation. in terms of the sanctuary, it, you know, like most of the people, actually the biggest death in my mind that I can think of right now was Simon. So it's interesting to see, and Carl. I forgot Carl died. Shit. But the point is, like, I didn't really have that impact. Like, I didn't really carry it the same way I carried the situation with Glenn or Abraham or anything like that. I kind of felt like there was something more. Like there should have been something. Like some people should have been taken out in this particular episode so we could actually feel it a lot more for that final showdown between Rick and Negan. I thought this situation was quite interesting though, because I agree in some sense I agree with Rick, and I like the way they handled it compared to the comic version of it. In the comic version, it's been 5-7 years, maybe more, maybe 10 years since I read it, but I vaguely remember a similar situation where they're talking. But see, the thing is, Negan was a little more more of a psychopath in the comic version, and he was really unpredictable, but Rick was actually having that same similar conversation with them. But see, Rick was he's a little more sane in the comics, which is really crazy in this sense. And so Rick coming to Negan at the showdown, and I think it happened at Alexandria, them coming to each other, Rick was just like, look man, we can work, we can do a community, blah blah blah. And then Negan, who was on the warpath, he was like, fuck, oh my god, you're so fucking right, we could be doing blah 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 blah. And he's like really ready to do it, and then suddenly Rick is like, okay! Like, he fucking shanked his ass anyways. and you were like, oh shit, Rick. I feel the comic portrayed that a little bit better. I think the TV show did an interesting version of it, but I don't think it had that same sort of spin. However, if this was your first time to see that turnaround, let me know, how did you feel about it? Because me having read the comic, I knew something like that was probably coming, and the glass thing was kind of like I was like, yeah, I think he shanked them in the comics. That's what I was thinking, right? So let me know what you guys think. How did that wrap up feel for you guys if you haven't read the comics? For me, I was a little disappointed in the final execution and the way it went down. I still think it was done very well. I just felt like it didn't have that same sort of feel. However, what I did actually really enjoy, and it actually really got me a lot, was Maggie's feeling on the way Maggie responded to Rick choosing to leave Negan alive. Like, that hurt me. Like, I felt exactly. I really like how they did that. I think they did that really well. Her breaking down like that reminded us a lot of why we are actually supposed to hate Negan, and I really like the way that panned out. So kudos for the TV show for really portraying that, and then showing every character after that. I kind of feel like they should have killed a few more of the main characters, but maybe they'll save that for the Whisperers or whatever, and to make it more shocking, like a season premiere. That'd be fucking crazy. Season premiere, like almost half the cast is dead. That would be very interesting, right? But that being said, it's interesting to see where the community is going and how they have the Commonwealth really early on now. I am very curious as to what's going to happen next season. And the thing with Carl's death, it's interesting how they used it, and I had a feeling that's how it was going to happen from the beginning of this season when they showed Carl walking with Rick and really talking. I thought this was very interesting. Like the way they utilized Carl's death as just like this is one of the trigger points of how Rick and Negan somehow found a way to work together in some sense. I don't remember in the comic books how that came about. Like I really can't remember how Rick, I think what it really was Rick really was a little more sane, and he wasn't as vengeful as he is in the TV show, so Rick had a little more empathy, and Negan was just the only real unpredictable psychotic one. Somebody, comic readers, if you can remind me how that kind of came about for Rick to start proposing working together. But for those that are in doubt of this season or how things are going right now, stick around. There's a lot of, I think, if they go the route of the comics, even close to it, I think you'll be very surprised what the next season will include. I really like Maggie's feeling right now, and I like how they might actually, it might be the Hilltop versus wherever they are right now. I think Alexandria is burned down, right? So they gotta rebuild it, right? I really wonder who's gonna be running the Sanctuary now. Dwight's not there. That'll be very interesting. Maybe the women. Maybe the women from the Oceanside. Oceanside thing was kind of dumb, to be honest. Like, it was not really needed for any reason. Like, it was like I thought it was gonna be a little bit more to it. It was a little. It didn't really feel like a full-fledged war. It felt more like a neighborhood battle, if anything. Like the whole situation put together, but I guess that was it. The Herd, I like that as well. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in this season. I'll see you for the next one. Make sure you check out my other stuff. Vlogs, travel stuff going around Japan. I don't know what else. Walking Dead related. We got the game coming up. The first-person shooter game that I'll probably be streaming on this very channel. So, if you liked what you saw, make sure you subscribe. Check out the other videos as well. We got a lot of other good stuff. I appreciate everything you TWD fans have been doing for us. Shout outs to my bae, Imon, as well, and all this other stuff. I love you. I haven't got somebody, one of you guys even sent me a Black Panther shirt, and I noticed she was rocking one too. We're connected. We're deadheads. We're always connected. I love you. I just crack up every time I say that, guys. Thank you for all the comments below as well, and I will check you next season, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for even more stuff. Skybound, peace out.